Hello guys, it is Chrissy Dreams and I'm back with another video. So as you guys know, I'm going to be bringing you a lot of stories on these dating websites that has turned to tragedy. And this is another one. It says Utah man who killed Tinder date asked officers to shoot him, police affidavit. The man accused in the Utah Tinder date murder case asked police to shoot him after reporting the woman's killing, court papers said. Ethan Hansacker, 24, Hansacker. See, I told y'all most of these crazy people have crazy last names. Ted Bundy. What's the other one? What was the other guy's name? Wayne Gacy. Jeffrey Dahmer. They all have crazy last names. That is a sign. Cause we're actually doing something in my persuasion class where it talks about people's names and things and how people um treat you with how your name sounds and stuff like that. But anyway, it says he was 24 and he is facing a murder charge in the death of 25-year-old Ashlyn Black. Police in Layton, Utah released her name Monday, and there she is right there. The police arrest affidavit said Hansacker called 911 to report he killed someone inside his Layton home and told the dispatcher to tell the officers to shoot him, according to the Associated Press. After they arrived, he also asked officers to shoot. Well, I already said that. Why is it repeating? Officers found Black, also from Layton, laying on the floor with multiple stab wounds. And I think it says she was stabbed in her torso. Hansacker told police that the two went to a bar after meeting on Tinder and then went to his home. So was this a one night thing? Because to me, the way I'm reading it, if this was just the first night that they had met, if I'm not mistaken. He said he choked and then stabbed her unprovoked, according to the affidavit. The document says he told officers he had thoughts of killing himself and others daily. Sicko. Black's family called her murder senseless. A monster has taken away the life of our little girl, and a crime as senseless as it was evil, the family said in a statement Monday night. KSL TV reported, "Our hearts are broken and our lives are forever changed due to the despicable acts of another person." Despicable acts of another person. So he talking about he had thoughts of killing himself and others daily. And I think that this was her first time meeting him. I think it was just a one night thing that they were gonna hang out or whatever. But look how crazy he looks. I don't know how his profile picture look, but I'm telling you, you better start looking at these profile pictures and just looking at them, because sometimes you can tell from the face if they all there or they're not. And they said he did this unprovoked. So they probably was talking or whatever, and he just start choking her and then start stabbing her. Can you imagine what was going through this lady's head? This young, beautiful lady. She probably like, what the hell is going on? And that's another thing. When you guys go on these dates, when you go on your first date, make sure that you have protection with you. Carry you some mace, carry you a little knife, because you know the little pocket knives are not against the law. I think it has to be, if I'm not mistaken, it has to be 7 inches or longer for it to be illegal. I'm not for sure, but you can look it up. Get a stun gun. They have good stun guns on Amazon for $40, and I'm gonna post the Amazon link down the bottom where you can get all this stuff from, like the taser, the mace. You can. I heard you can use bear mace because that's illegal. That's legal. Bear mace is, so you can get you some bear mace, pepper spray, whatever. They have keychains now that have a little stabbing knife, and you put it on like one of your ring fingers, and you just walk around where somebody try you, you poke them, stick them right in their freaking eye. But you have to carry protection when you meet these people. It don't matter if you think this person is a nice person. And when I first met my husband, I had a knife on me because I was just like, if this dude tries something, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have to protect myself. But it was cool, and he was legit, and he was a good guy, you know. But sometimes it don't matter. You never know. You gotta bring protection with you. And he just did this unprovoked. Like, this is crazy. We have to stop this from happening to our young girls and our regular women. We need to be protected too. And this is just so sad that this happened. Like, you can tell he was off. You can tell he was off when he said he was thinking about killing himself and other people. He thought about this daily. So it was a matter of time before he found somebody and he snapped. And he used Tinder, a dating website, because it's so easy to lure people off of there. I said lure people off of there, off of that website. So this is just another example of even if you're nice. I'm sure she was a very nice girl. You see this girl was nice, and you see what happened to her. This is what happens when you be nice to people. That's why I'm telling you. Sometimes you gotta be mean as shit. You gotta be mean as shit and let people know that you're not the kind of person to be f with. Cause I know a lot of times I went out with dudes, but I just let them know straight up, don't try nothing. You know, I let them know straight up. I said, don't try nothing. If you try something, believe me, if I pass away, there will be people looking for you to kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? And don't try not, because I had something on me that will fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta let them know, and then they be like, oh well, I better not try nothing with her, cause she, you know, she look like she. That's why a lot of women, they play the masculine role. Like, a lot of men be like, women too masculine. Sometimes we gotta be masculine because of shit like this. That's why a lot of women act masculine, because they don't want people to think of them as being weak. Because when people see weak people, they prey on you. And that's why a lot of women, sometimes myself, I act a little, you know what I'm saying, masculine, especially when I stay in Atlantic City. I acted more masculine, because I didn't want nobody to take me as no freaking punk. And that's what you gotta do, especially if you living in the hood in the city. You can't bring your femininity out like that, because people take advantage of it. So that's why a lot of times you see these girls around here acting all masculine and stuff. It's because that we don't want to be looked at as weak, and we don't want to be preyed on. And sometimes you gotta do that. You gotta let them know, I'm not the one, and I'm not gonna play these games. Like, if you think I'm coming here for sex, then we might as well tell me to go home. And it's good to if you're gonna meet somebody, ride yourself over there. Don't go ride with him. Because when you do that and something happened, then you gonna be left all out in the cold. You ain't gonna be able to go nowhere. You gonna have to, if he start acting up, you gonna have to call an Uber. Then you gonna have to wait outside, which is even more dangerous. So it's better to just drive yourself. And if anything come up, if he maybe he thought it was different, maybe he thought it was gonna get some coochie, and then you tell him no, that's not what I came here for. I thought we were just gonna hang out and have some drinks or whatever, but I ain't come here for no sex. And then he be like, well, then you can just leave. Then you can just leave. You can get in your car and keep it pushing. Bye bye. Because sometimes you got to tell these men, and I think a lot of time with these situations, that don't come up. The sex part don't come up because the man don't want you to think, oh, that's all he's about. Really, when that's all he's about, but he ain't gonna tell you that's all he's about. It's just when you get there, he gonna spring the shit on you after you drive all your way there and waste all your gas and letting him know, nigga, no, you're not getting no pussy. You know what I'm saying? And then you just be like, no, that's not what. Well, I wish you would have told me that before I drove all the way here, because you can kill two birds with one stone. But you might as well, you know how these men are, just bring up like, look. Look, I know we've been talking for about 6 months or whatever, but there ain't gonna be no kind of sexual experiences going on here. So if that's what you think I'm coming over there for, then you might as well forget it, and I can just stay home and I can do Netflix and chill, because I'm not coming over there. I don't want you all over me and stuff like that. That's not what we discussed. And I'm still getting to know you anyway, and I haven't got to know you, so I don't want to do that. So what's up? You want me to come over there and we can chill or whatever? Or do you want me to stay home? And he'll be like, well, I thought that we going to do something. Well, you can just say, well, then I just stay home. But I think that when you start a relationship with somebody online, you have to bring that up when it's time to meet. It's just something that just has to be brought up, so that he won't be surprised when you get there and be like, no, I'm not doing that. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these situations. They don't talk about what are we doing. When we meet up, talk about, like, what are we doing? Are we going to be watching movies? Are we going shopping? Like what is the night going to consist of, so that I know? Because if you think it's going to consist of, the end of the night consists of us being in bed, then, honey, you're sadly mistaken. So I just wanted to bring this story to you. I want to send my condolences out to this young lady's family, the Black family. And sometimes, guys, it ain't all what it seems. I mean, people, when they behind the camera, or when they behind the camera and they behind these computers, they can put on a show for you, and you would think that they are the best person ever. But when you meet them in person, they are just so shit. So with that being said, if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe to my channel and share this video with all your family and loved ones. I love you guys. Always thinking about you. Until next time, this is Chrissy Dreams, and I'm signing out. Please be safe out there, guys, and make sure that you're wearing your mask, and just be safe. I love you guys. Peace.